Good morning, my Abe Arbach. Here's the plan. Roofing, scaffolding, perimeter walling, plastering, all sorts of ings today. Plus, I have a new plan. I just checked, and the two biggest YouTube channels by subscriber numbers are one that is to do with Hindi music and two to do with kids' nursery rhymes. So, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the jumping stick, or something like that. And that music you're hearing in the background, yep, it's Hindi music. Well, that's what the YouTube audio library defines as Hindi music. I'm now going to play that over every clip for the rest of the life of this channel. It's my desperate attempt to get the subscriber numbers up, and there will be a nursery rhyme every day. What do you think? What could possibly go wrong? We will start here at the perimeter wall. We're an hour in, forms going on, concrete being mixed. And I may have made a mistake because the concrete that's being poured, they're pouring right over in the corner. I thought those top tie beams had been poured, but had not. So there are still actually about 9 sections, I think. Might be a little less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections of top tie beam still to be poured. I still think there's a very good chance they'll get that done today. Now, I asked you, does the wall completion end when they have poured all those top tie beams, or is it when the forms are removed? I thought it would be slightly contentious. In the end, one vote to say, no, don't have to take the forms off. The wall is built when the wall is built. And there was a very good reason. It was Manuel R. who was the no vote. At the time of filming, 14 comments said, finishing the wall is when the forms are removed. I said I'd go with the majority. So this wall is not done until these forms come off, which means at best now, because it's a Saturday, at best now, it's going to be day 126 on Monday. It could still be longer than that. We will see. And whatever the outcome, the very last concrete hollow block that was put in place was on this section, top left. It's not quite a full concrete hollow block, but that's the one. And we're going to have to get 2 sets of initials on there, unless it goes beyond day 126, plus the number. I'm sure we can manage that. There we go. The competition closes in on its stunning finale. Here at the swimming pool, it will be a day of tiling. And to answer one of the comments, it's been raised by more than one person. You can probably make out the 2 blue pipes coming out of the floor. One of those will be a hydrostatic valve, which I am led to believe helps to alleviate pressure from groundwater coming up. No idea how it works, of course, but that's what it does. I've come around to the dark side. This is the north side of the house that is close to the perimeter wall, which will have less foot traffic than anywhere else. And this is where 2 things. Number 1, as you can tell, scaffolding is going up. And number 2, we're starting to see the emergence of the piping for the aircon. So as we said before, all of the aircon will be along this wall. They will be spaced out a little bit. There will be effectively 2 levels, one above the other. We'll end up with 13 of them. But that's what it looks like when it comes out the wall before they kind of terminate it, I suppose. JR on his perch, ready to do some plastering. Upstairs, plastering in the corridor that comes from the stairs towards the bedrooms on the north. And Richard's up there, carrying on with getting plaster on the walls. Michael, or Mick, said when they do this plastering, they shouldn't leave sections unfinished on any given day. And I think, I might have missed one, but I think that's what they have been doing. So here, on this particular section, the idea would then be to make sure that all of this wall is completed today. I'm pretty confident in this case that will be the case. They've got most of the day to do it, even on a Saturday, a slightly shortened day. But we will keep an eye on that and see if that is indeed what they stick to. Master bedroom, getting lots more attention. Plastering on the other side of this wall that goes through to the master bathroom and walk-in closet. Plastering on this wall and the door frame getting plastered in as well. We've got the builder on site this morning, which he very, very regularly is, the gentleman with the predominantly white t-shirt. Just having a chat with the aircon guys about the height of these copper pipes. We really don't have a choice about the height where it goes under the beam, but the builder would like them to raise up the central span right up to the ceiling, because that's the design he wants to use. There will be a higher section of ceiling in the middle of most rooms. Losing the height here, not really a problem for him. Losing the height here, problem. So we're just checking whether these copper pipes can be from as far across on each side as possible, raised quickly right up to the slab level at the front door. Something new. We've got concrete hollow blocks going in to frame in the front door and the entrance. There. Here, where the front door will be. New concrete hollow blocks going in, framing in where the door will be placed, and it will be a humongous door. We really have asked for it to pretty much go up to the beam. It's going to be huge. It might look a bit daft, I don't know, but I've seen on another build, not in the Philippines, but I've seen a huge front door and it looked great. Now that house was very substantially bigger than this, and it still kind of looked in proportion. I'm hoping it will still look okay here. It's just before lunch here at the wall. They have almost all of the tie beam done. Just this last section, not quite finished. And around the corner, maybe a tiny bit more to do there. So, for you 126ers, what could possibly go wrong? Well, bit of a game changer, maybe. They've run out of forms. They can't find on the site enough of the phenolic board to do just this one and a tiny bit sections. Maybe before the end of the day they can scrounge some up. Maybe there'll be another delivery. This might just put you 126ers out. We'll see by 4 o'clock this afternoon. We've got about 15 minutes to go. And here at the pool, the top level of, or close to the top level of tiles, and quite a bit of what comes below has been done from roughly here, right the way around to where they started yesterday, over on the far side of the pool. So, pretty good progress with tiling. Here in the dining room, where this morning there was quite a protracted conversation with the aircon crew, they have managed to push the refrigerant piping up close to the ceiling, so it will not interfere with what the builder has in mind for ceiling heights in here. This is the wall for the corridor going from the stairs. This whole wall now, doors are in, plaster on, smoothed. One thing that we talked about in the comments was incomplete sections of plaster. Here, clearly, it will not be finished today. There's only 10 to 15 minutes left. So that's maybe not ideal. I suppose, I don't know. When it is not at the smoothing level, at the smoothing point, is it still important? I suspect it is. This is looking into the bedroom at the front of the house, on the north side, on the right as you were facing the house. And the angle bars continue to go in. It's hard to obviously get a good look at what's going on here, so on Monday we'll try and get the drone up and see what they're up to. The bedroom at the back of the house, still on the north side. This wall, with the exception of where that drainage pipe goes in for the aircon, and this wall, all done. There are actually quite a few more door frames now embedded in walls upstairs. This is the one going into the master bedroom. And in case you heard that buzzing noise earlier on, this is what it is. This is my oldest brother-in-law, Croy Dong, who is actually a man of perpetual motion. He's always busy with something. Cutting our grass, which might be excellent timing if, as they might do, they finish the compost bins tomorrow. Well, here at the wall, I honestly don't know whether this is all done. The foreman has said it would be done and they would be removing the forms on Monday, which would mean the 126er club, the two of you, would be the winners. However, the crew have just said, no, it's not finished. There's still 2 sections, I think, or 2, maybe it's just 2 sacks of material that is not done. So it's going to go down to the wire on Monday. Will they finish? If they didn't finish today, will they finish the pour? And will they then be able to remove the forms? I genuinely don't know. I don't know if they're winding me up that they've not finished, or if they're being serious. I think they're being serious. They didn't quite finish it. I genuinely don't know. Come back on Monday, we'll find out. The end of the work day, the end of the work week. A load more work today on plastering, on swimming pool tiling, on perimeter walling, on air conditioning. I'm sorry, I genuinely don't know about that wall. We have to wait till Monday. But a very good day today, a load more progress. Terrific week, actually, in my books. We're getting closer to a house. See you next week.